Hi, I'm Marius from MWest Photography, and in the previous video we unboxed this Photon 3-head studio light kit, and we also put together our softbox, and I showed you how to fit this onto your light head, and we also looked at the basic settings of the unit as well as how to use your modeling lamp and the purpose of it. So in this video we are going to focus on the accessories. Now the accessories are awesome, and it allows you to shape the light to create much more dramatic pictures. So we are going to look at the Snoot with its grid spot that you fit on the front, and then we're also going to look at the Barndoors, which looks like this. So you'll see it's got the same fitting at the back than the softbox does. So this now just fits on top of your light. Now this one has also got a grid spot in the front. And the nice thing is you can control the way the light will now hit your subject by just closing these barn doors, and you can create, for instance, maybe an opening like that. And then you're only going to have a little beam where the light can come through, and you can control exactly the way you want that light to fall on your background or your subject or whatever reason you want to use this for. Now included with this kit you'll also see these colored gels. So there's a green one, a yellow one, a blue, and a red. Now these are awesome. So you put them on the front. It's got a magnetic thing right here. So you just take this and it clips. You can hear the thing clip there. It basically just clips to the front, and now it will take the light, the white light coming from your unit, and it will make it a green light. So you can change the color of the background. You can maybe change the rim lighting falling on your subject. You can do awesome stuff with this. So I'm going to turn off the video lights in here so that we can only see the effect when I connect this to the light head. I'm going to use the modeling light to show you the effect it will have on, for instance, the background. Okay, so first up we are going to look at the Snoot. Now you'll notice it is a bit darker in here as I've turned off the video lights, and you'll see I'm only using the light coming from this light head. If I turn the modeling lamp off, it's pitch black in here. So the reason I'm only using this light is I want to show you the effect that you're going to get when you put this onto your light head. If I've got the video lights on, it's going to spoil the effect and it's not going to look that good. Right, so I'm basically going to put this Snoot on here, and I'm going to point the light at the background so you can see the effect you're going to get. Now when you look at the softbox takes the light and throws it all over the place and creates nice soft lighting, which is good. But if you want to become more creative and create more dramatic portraits and images that got much better light and better quality, you're going to need to use these light modifiers to shape the light. Now this one, it takes the light coming in, instead of it throwing it all over the place like this thing. If you see, if I take it on the background, it lights up the entire background for me. Now this unit takes the light, or not unit, the modifier, it takes the light coming in here and it focuses it on a smaller area. So you can have a graduated background. You're going to have the light in the middle and it's going to go softer. So you're going to have a much better looking background by using this than just using a softbox like this. And you'll see it's also got a little grid spot, and this I fit onto the front. It's going to take the beam and make it even smaller. So let's see what that looks like. So I'm going to take this softbox off, but be careful. If it's been on for a while, this thing becomes very hot from the modeling lamp. So if you touch it on the inside, you can feel it's hot, so don't burn your hand or anything. So I'm just going to take this little button here, just press it down, and the softbox will come off, and this thing is pretty hot. Ouch. Right. So I'm going to now take the Snoot, and I'm going to put this on here. You can see it clips on very easily in the same way the softbox does. Now if I put this on the background, you can see that the light is here, and it's the brightest here, and it goes darker all the way to the back. So you've got a much better background. And obviously the further you move it or the closer you bring it, obviously the effect will change as well. Now like I said, we've also got this little grid spot. I don't know if you can see the grid there. It's got like a little honeycomb grid. So if I put this on the front, look at the effect on the background now, and as soon as I start to put this on, it goes even smaller. So now it's bright here and it quickly goes darker. So the light spread is much less than without this on. So you can use this for your background to create a much better looking background, or for someone's hair as a hair light or a kicker, or whatever purpose you want to have to create a little light on a section of an image. You can use your Snoot. Okay, so next up we've got the Barndoors. Now I'm first going to take this colored gel off here to show you the effect without the color gel. So again, this thing just clips on the front, very easy to get it on. There we go. Now if I put it on the background like this, you can see that I can control the way the light, that I want the light on the background by just moving these Barndoors. So if I want a very thin, like a little thin line of light there, then I can do that. And just look at that little amount of light that I've got right here. And then when I'm opening this side again, I can allow more light in there. If I open that side, I can allow more light to go in there. So you can really shape your light exactly the way you want. Now this, like I said, is previous with the Snoot. You can use this for your background, or you can use this on maybe a rim light on your model or your subject. Now to really make it more dramatic, you can use these gels. And you'll see there are a few of them. For instance, here's the green one. You'll see the light goes green and it sticks to the thing. It's got a magnet thing in there. And here's the red. So let's put the red one on here. Alright, so now you'll see we've got a red background. So now again, you can control exactly the way you want the light to be on there by just controlling the doors on here. So the nice thing is this, if you've got a background like this, you don't need to buy all the different colors. You can just use your Barndoors, and you can change the color of the background every time. And this works great. So if you only have one background with you when you may be traveling and doing on location work, then this is very easy. Just change the background color and get different effects by just opening and closing these doors. And you'll see this thing has also got a huge honeycomb grid on the front, the same as with the Snoot, which had a little small one. This one has got a huge one. Right, so that's that for this video. And in the next one, we are gonna do a light setup, and we're gonna use these light modifiers. So see you in the next video.